I don't know what to tell you about that.
You fucked it up, or
I don't know. Intro your new show.
It was so perfect until I dumped fucking shit on myself.
It was perfect, but now you just gotta intro your show.
Welcome to Inside the Cage with Pughshee, first edition, gold standard. Today we're joined by Jay.
Hey,
Javier, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Javier,
Javier.
Same shit. Don't matter.
That's not how it's spelled.
I had it changed. I had
Did
it
you?
legally changed.
Perfect.
On my social security card and all.
I believe it. You get the little squiggle above the eye.
Yeah.
So today we're going to be talking about a couple title fights that are coming up on the next UFC card. And so I got Jay to watch a couple videos about, Israel Adesanya and Jan Blachowicz, the featured main event of the pay-per-view card. So give me a little couple thoughts on what you observed from both of those fighters.
Personally, I don't think Jan has a chance, and I know that sounds bad. I know you have a little bit of your own feeling on that.
Right.
But the absolute precision striking from Israel, it's
phenomenal.
insane. He puts himself where he wants to be.
And you can't touch him.
And the confidence. Like I was watching a couple of his fights. He looks at you. He comes in just like with that traditional tie. He's walking in. He's never backing down. He's ready to go. He's dropping kicks. And that front. That's not to mention the spinning back kick that he's ripping people with
that too.
But that regular, not even a switch roundhouse kick. He's just kind of stepping and going that front roundhouse. That literally the quick, clean precision on that.
I think they call it a switch kick.
But he's not switching. If you watch, he's doing almost.
Yeah, that's true.
He's coming up. I forget what it's called right now. I'm drawing a blank. But the way it's like a pendulum kick.
Right.
So you bring your one foot up and then you kick with the other one.
Right.
And when you're coming up, you're almost not even a pendulum, but it's the way it works. You're almost
just arcing the fucking foot in the right path.
You're hitting them with a cleaner switch kick and it's faster, so you don't have that time.
Right.
So you can see it's almost telegraphing it with that switch kick. This one, he's just literally stepping and sending it to the head and rocking you. And
he moves so nimbly. Like
clean,
yeah.
Where Jan, he's a brawler,
He's just a big, strong dude who can crack fucking hard.
And not to say that he can't probably take those roundhouse kicks and those kicks, but I don't know how many exactly.
How many? Yeah.
Those kicks is like a baseball bat.
You get hit with that kick, same kick you were talking about 4 times. That's going to change your whole fucking night.
Or one spinning back kick. Right, clean to the jaw. I don't care how big
he does that. He does it to the body, liver area, fucking up in here.
And those knees, you can't take
his knees are impeccable, yeah.
And quite honestly, Jan, he was keeping his head out. At least what I saw. The way he was standing, his stand, you know what I mean?
Right, he's a very up and big fucking European boxer-style brawler.
I feel since they're going to be going at it stand-up, I don't believe that Jan will have a chance to get his punches off, no matter how big of bombs he throws.
You don't think in 25 minutes he could deliver any one of those?
I'm not saying that he won't be able to. I believe it's going to be harder because Jan's going to keep. Not Jan. Fucking Israel's going to keep his distance with the legs. Just like like at least for me when I fight Ty, if it's somebody that's my size, I don't even.
You're trying to keep them at.
I don't even have exactly my range is, especially if I know my kicks are going to outbeat. Like if I know I'm going to be like punch for punch, me and you. You're bigger than me. Our length, I'm gonna throw my kicks because I'm not gonna be able to.
Because you're gonna be able to get inside in that fashion.
Or I'm gonna do the opposite and I'm gonna come real close and throw those elbows like Israel's been doing.
Because it's so hard to defend for somebody
you're someone you can't really throw your energy because you're so close. Where I can come in with those elbows, come in with those knees, really beat up.
Ty's the best for that though.
Yeah,
as far as stand-up fighting goes, you can't get any better than
dominant in the especially in the mixed martial arts
domain.
Yeah. Because boxing, I feel like, don't get me wrong, boxing by itself, great sport, but you got the whole, when you're doing mixed martial arts, you have the kick, you can't be doing the duck down.
It's such an intricate game, and boxing is very simple in comparison. Yes. It's not a simple sport.
Not to downgrade, boxing's great. But you can do certain things. You could duck all the way down where realistically in an MMA
you can catch a knee in that circumstance,
or someone's gonna take you down a certain way.
Whatever. You're throwing your center of gravity completely off.
Same thing with like where wrestling and jiu-jitsu. Like I'm a jiu-jitsu guy, but I can't come in there and jump guard. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because someone's gonna just punch me in the face. Not to say that it won't work. Sometimes I can't. I might get the right choke out, but get a triangle in there or an arm bar, but.
It's all
I'm
about
putting, you know what I
positioning
mean?
and
Yes, where
timing
wrestling,
and
you can
fucking-
come in and they're putting you on the top positions where you can pummel or put an arm bar. You know,
That's what one area where, and Jan does do some wrestling, so like I could see
And
where this
that's-
might come into play.
all what I watched was all striking for most of them, and that seems like it's
Right.
going to be one of them brawls.
Right.
And don't get me wrong, you want to like Jan drops one of them bombs, and
It could
and he's
go
on the
either
ground and
way,
he's just
but it's
pumped.
not very
Yes.
likely.
I'm definitely gonna have to watch that one. That'll be a good fight to watch.
I give it 70% for Adesanya possibility, 30 for Blachowicz as
Yeah.
far as overall likelihood of who wins.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I agree, but like, it's gonna be a good one.
It is. But so in there's two co-main events as far as it being a pay-per-view. Piotr Jan versus Aljamain Sterling. Aljo is predominantly a wrestler with pretty good jiu-jitsu game.
Mhm.
Very unorthodox stand-up. They're both very unorthodox style stand-up.
I feel like that's
fighters.
what's really becoming almost working in the game, because when you
Right.
put somebody who's a traditional fighter
Right.
against somebody who's not, who's
And
unorthodox,
people are throwing these crazy bombs from
And
the weirdest, dumbest
and
angles.
my technique's not really showing me how to train for somebody who's throwing
Right.
these, putting the
It's
energy,
nonsense.
the energy's off. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
I'm normally used to when I defend something, I can I could almost counter, like how chess,
Redirect the energy
Yes,
in a way
where
that you
these
can take
people,
advantage of it.
they're doing something totally different because they're not trained. So you're never
Right.
like, the energy's not right with the, you know what I mean?
Right.
Which I believe is going to change the aspect of, which already is kind of changing the
Oh,
aspect
for
of
sure.
MMA.
For sure.
I don't know. I'm
And
definitely am curious to see what.
it's looking to be a good fight. It's both participants are incredible fighters, and
100%.
I'm rooting for Aljo, but I think it slightly favors Piotr Jan. And so we're getting to the end of the podcast here, or show, whatever you prefer to call it. Amanda Nunes, I presume you probably know who that is, at least a little bit, versus Megan Anderson. Sorry, that took me a second. Megan being a very tall Australian boxer, and fucking, oh, I fucked up. I shouldn't have cursed. Versus Amanda Nunes, who's a Brazilian kickboxer, and I think she has some BJJ credentials. I don't think her BJJ credentials are anything to write home about, but they're solid, So and she's a big fucking puncher. It's two big punchers, one being a way bigger human being, and one being a way more skilled technician.
So it'll be another one of those brawls. We'll see.
Right.
See if the unorthodox, goes
Beats
against the technique.
fucking technique. I give that one probably to Amanda Nunes.
With the height, you know what I mean?
That's the short girl.
Okay.
But she's the one with better technique and
Mhm.
better all around game plan.
No doubt.
But yeah. So that's about it. We appreciate you tuning in to Inside the Cage with Pughshee. And for this episode, we had Javier.
Make sure to follow on Instagram.
Follow everything on Instagram. I don't know if we have an Instagram yet, but follow Random Entertainment Media. Shut up, Jay. Follow Crack a Can. You know who we are. You know what we're about. Have a good one.